Hi, and welcome. Today we are going to be drawing BB-8. So to start out, we're going to start off with just a small circle that will be like his little robotic head, and then another larger circle for his body. After that, we're going to draw two half circles, just like that, and they're going to overlap each other. And then we're going to draw another full circle more at the edge of the right side of his body. And we're going to draw a circle within that circle as well. After you have that done, you're going to take your head and you're going to draw one big circle and one small circle. And after you have that done, you're going to just outline it. Just like that. Then once that's done, you're going to make little lines that kind of just section off the top part of his head. And you're going to draw more lines as well. And then once you have that done, you're going to draw one big line and then one small line. And you're going to make little antennas. After that's done, you're just going to go in and add a couple of details within the circles and your half circle as well. And then once that's finished, you're going to add a couple little lines kind of out, almost connecting these parts right here. And then, of course, you're going to add a line right there as well. And then I'm going to draw a line right here that's intersecting with that line and comes out to the end. And that will be a part that we shade for the next part, which is coloring. And then after you have your base done, I like to draw little lines like that on the outside to make it look like he's rolling. But once you have all that done, you have your base done and you can start coloring. So for your colors, you're going to want black for the outline and orange and silver or gray for the details. I'm using Sharpies. You can use whatever markers you're comfortable with or colored pencils. So, of course, we are going to start out with outlining the whole shape and the whole body. Just like that. Of course, if these lines, if they get kind of lost in your outline, it's okay. You can just go back in and redo them. I'm drawing a few lines that I might have missed, or adding a few details that I might have missed or felt he needed. But of course, you don't have to do that. I just like to be extra, and I think it's fun to be extra. So on this part right here, you're going to take it and you're going to color the whole thing black, because it's going to be like the shadow of his head or top or whatever it is. And then you're just going to outline the rest of your drawing. He's a very fun character to do, in my opinion, because there's not very much to him. He's mainly shapes. And I think that it's really good practice to draw things that are mainly shapes, because once you really get the bases of like shapes and everything down, it's easier to do more advanced projects. So we're going to start with the eye, or the camera, or whatever it is. And I'm going to draw a little circle like that And I'm going to color and fill in the rest of the little camera except for that dot. And then I'm just going to fill in that, just like that. Then once I have that done, I'm going to go in with my orange. And I'm going to color in the spaces that I feel need to be orange, or whatever you guys feel that need to be orange. I know that these characters they are not my characters, clearly, and they are not the library's characters. They are just Star Wars characters, but when I draw characters, I really like to make them my own and give them like my own little critiques and headcanons. And I like to switch it up, and sometimes I even draw them in like inverted colors or just in different ways, and I think it's really fun to practice things like that. And of course, you can take this drawing and you can modify it however you want, because once you start drawing it, the drawing is yours. But after, you have all your orange done and everything, I'm sorry, this marker is drying out. I'm gonna have to get a new orange. But once you have it done, you can go in and start with your silver or gray details. I'm using a silver metallic marker. You can get them at the dollar store. I really like to use them when I'm working with projects like this because they're just very easy to use, and it really brings out like the more metallic part and essence of the character. And I'm just gonna go in and I'm gonna decorate a couple of spots on BB-8 with the silver. I'm gonna branch off and make a couple of like little robotic lines and everything. And then, once you're done with that, you can go ahead and sign it, and you're done.